We all know to get out of the way for emergency vehicles, but some first responders say that the way we do it sometimes is actually not right. NBC 33's Tim Sproles today talked with first responders to find out what we're supposed to do and what happens when we don't do it.
It's a familiar situation. You're driving along, then you hear it. It starts to get louder. Then you look in your rear view mirror and see the lights of an emergency vehicle. What do you do now?
We want you to veer off to the shoulder or out of the first responder's way as safely, number one, and as quickly as possible, if you can. If you cannot, we then will work our way around you.
First responders would prefer that we move to the right to clear a path for emergency vehicles. Some people just lock up like a deer in headlights.
Some people tend to panic because they don't know what to do, and they're in fear that, they may prevent that individual or first responder from getting there as quickly as possible.
Unfortunately, there are some people who do not move out of the way simply because they don't want to. Wrong answer.
If you refuse to move and there is a way for you to get out the first responder's way, there's a possibility that you can be ticketed. You can also be issued a traffic citation for following a first responder as a means to avoid the traffic.
Of course, the possibility of getting a ticket shouldn't be our only motivation to let first responders by. A few minutes could mean the life or death of the people they are trying to help.
It's very important that you do what you can, because if we have our lights and sirens on, that's considered a very serious incident that we're responding to, and we need to get there as quickly as possible.
In Baton Rouge, Tim Sproles, NBC 33 News.
If you happen to be coming up on an intersection and hear sirens, don't see any lights, always check the crossroads before you enter into that intersection.